Yes. Let y'all jam out a little bit this morning. How y'all doing? Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Get all my lights on here, child, so we can see up in here. Good morning. We are back for another video. Good morning, everyone. Got some great topics for you guys. I hope you guys are having a great morning. Got your coffee and tea, and you got where you need to be, honey. Yes. I got my tea here. Wait for it to cool down some, so I don't burn my damn tongue this morning. Oh, but we are here. Thank y'all for being here. Hopefully y'all had a chance to check out our pop-in video yesterday, because we had one where we spilled some tea. We had a few laughs, as we always do. So yes, y'all check that out if you did not get a chance to do that, and hit the like button if you don't mind. For those of you joining for the very first time, I am the one and only Burrel, aka the CR, as they like to call me. And this is a place where you can come and have a good laugh, honey. We kiki over here, we sing over here. Some of y'all cry over here, child. Sometimes we have church over here. We do everything over here, child. We do whatever the feeling hit. Hey, whatever the spirit hit us over here with, child. That's what we do. But we have the tea over here, and we also keep receipts over here. Okay, so if y'all people that like receipts, baby, we have them. And I got some this morning that's gonna blow y'all wigs off. Okay, for anybody that's wearing a wig, honey, I'm gonna blow it off this morning with these receipts, and I'm gonna blow your bangs back with these receipts too. All right, because we got some, and we got some great topics. Okay, let's get into it, y'all. Everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, as you guys can see on the screen, and of course is used for fair use and entertainment. I hope you guys are all having a great morning. I sure am. Thank you all for joining, all 113 of you so far. Ooh, child. We can't go through all 113 names, but I do appreciate you all for joining and supporting the channel. All right, let's get into it, y'all. All right, as you guys know, the Grammys just went down. I want to say, was it last night before? Anywho, and anyway, child, I got a few updates. Y'all know I'm into stuff like that, so I'm gonna share some stuff that I have, and then we're gonna move around, child, on to the next stuff, so we can get into the good juicy stuff. And I got some dripping hot tea today. All right, so as you guys know, the Grammys went down. Some of my favorite people won. Of course, Coco Jones. Coco Jones did win a Grammy, honey. Yes, she did, for R&B performance for I See You, okay? That's my sound. I said, yes, girl. Oh, Lord. So, yes, she won a Grammy for I See You. So shout out to her, okay? Shout out to Victoria Monet. She won a Grammy as well. She's very talented. I love me some Victoria Monet, okay? So, yes, honey, she won a Grammy, and that was much deserved. Who else won? Let's see, Candy Burst was there, but she didn't win one. Let's see. Y'all know who Victoria Monet is, the girl that sang For My Mama. They say she get it from my mama. That's my shit. Okay, let's continue. Fantasia, I don't think she won a Grammy, but she did perform for the tribute for Tina Turner, and she did an awesome job. I saw the clip for that. Who else was there that won? We already said Coco Jones. This was her reaction when they called her up to tell her that she actually won in her category. She was looking like, what? Like, girl, you were nominated for 5 Grammys. You know you're going to take one of them home. Like, your song, I See You, was like played everywhere, okay? This is her mom.
So surreal to be here. I am trying not to cry, but I'm also trying to take it in.
So what are you most excited for tonight?
I'm excited to be with my mom. My mom was a team before the team, and she looks beautiful. We're both in blue.
We gotta get you over here in the
Mom is serving the girl.
I'm excited for my mom to see all of the sacrifices pay off. A win for me is really a win for her and my family, so I'm really excited to see that.
Come on, Mom. Mom look good, didn't she? Yes, honey. Take your mama up there. Take your mom on up there, honey. Who else, honey? We're gonna speed on through this. Ooh, child. I love stuff like this. This excites me. Erica Campbell looked good. Erica Campbell was serving the girls from the group Mary. She was there. Yes. I think she won a Grammy as well. She looked good. That's a close-up of her. That was a great look. I love her in the bob look. That's her. For those of you that's into fashion, honey. Yes, whoever her stylist was did the damn thing. That's Fantasia. Let's do Okay, yeah, that's Fantasia and her husband. He's so fine. Go Fantasia. I wasn't feeling that thing they had hanging off her lip, but she looked great. That's Fantasia at the Grammys, honey. Yes, Lord. Yes, honey. All right, who else? That's Babyface, honey, with his snow bunny. All right, you learn a damn thing from Jonathan Majors, but go off, sir. Mm-hmm. That's him and his snow bunny, child, at the Grammys. Moving on, child. That's Niecy Nash. Niecy Nash and her partner. That's Niecy Nash and her partner. She is so talented music-wise, too. Erica Betts, I follow her. She is a fool on that guitar and the vocals. If y'all don't follow her. Erica, what's your name? Jessica Betts. I'm sorry, Jessica Betts. Oh my God. She is like, yo, she be doing it. Okay. Yes. Nicki Minaj was snubbed again, honey. She did not get a Grammy this year, and a lot of people had a lot to say about that. They said it is embarrassing. This is a double whammy for no Grammy. They're saying, oh man, a teardrop. Yes, child. They're saying that she did not get no Grammy. I think Ice Spice did get one. She and Nicki did do a song together, but Ice Spice got the award, honey, because it was her song for Barbie. What is it? Barbie World? I'm a Barbie girl. That song. Let's continue. Taylor Swift, she breaks the says the record for most album of the year Grammy. So she got album of the year, at which Jay-Z was upset about that, and he spoke on that. He pretty much said, hey, yeah, no, Beyonce should have gotten that. I'm sorry. Jay-Z, he went up there, honey, he got his little award and he talked. And he said, no, y'all should have given Beyonce the album of the year because she pretty much won all these damn Grammys, and she had, a lot of number one hits or whatever. So yeah, they weren't trying to feel what he had to say. He kind of pulled a Kanye move. Y'all remember Kanye went up there when Taylor Swift won that award and snatched her damn Grammy. Y'all remember that? I said, sir, why would you do that? Like, why would you do that? But so he felt that Beyonce should have won it. Let's go ahead and hear that, John.
It's music and it's opinion based, but some things, I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won album of the year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about that. Most Grammys never won album of the year. That doesn't work. Obviously, it's subjective because, it's music and it's opinion. Some of you gonna go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed. Some of you made it, Rob. Some of you don't belong in the category. Oh. No, when I get nervous, I tell the truth. But outside of that, we gotta keep showing up. And forget the Grammys for a second.
She's so pretty.
Just in life.
Blue Ivy.
As my daughter sits and stares at me nervous as I am. Just in life, you got to keep showing up. Just keep showing up. Forget the Grammys. You got to keep showing up until they give you all those accolades you feel you deserve. Until they call you chairman. Until they call you a genius. Until they call you the greatest of all time. You feel me? Just in life.
Yes, honey. Blue Ivy looks so pretty. She looks just like her mom. Well, a mixture of Jay-Z and Beyonce, but she is so pretty. Shout out to Jay-Z, child, for his award. He went up there. He spoke the truth. I mean, it is true. I see somebody put it in there. A lot of white people do win all the awards, and that's not fair. Beyonce, she could have gotten that, but Taylor Swift, honey, they have their favorites and who they choose to give their awards to. Another person who won was rapper Killer Mike from Atlanta. You guys know who he is. Killer Mike won a Grammy, but he was arrested shortly thereafter because they said something about some type of physical assault went down. So he was arrested at the Grammys, child. That's him. They're taking him out in handcuffs at the damn Grammys. That's so fucking embarrassing. Oh my God, Killer Mike, why, sir? Like, how you get a Grammy and then start acting a fool at the damn Grammys, and they got called the popos on your ass? So that's him getting arrested at the Grammys, child. Go off. But yes, and he won 3 Grammys to be he won 3 Grammys. That's him. 3 Grammys, child. That's him holding his 3 Grammys. All right. We about through this Grammy stuff, y'all. He had a Grammy for best rap album, for best rap song, and for best rap performance. Okay, so 3 Grammys for him. All right, so yes, let's move on, honey. Now let me tell y'all who, and I did a fun fact. I got a fun fact for you guys because I always like to do my due diligence. Now, the very first Black woman, okay, Black female artist to ever win a Grammy. Guess who it was, you guys? Ella Fitzgerald. You guys know who Ella Fitzgerald is? She had the song back in the day, Summertime. Y'all remember the song Summertime? Fantasia sang it, I think, for her audition when she went on American Idol and won. She killed it. Yes, she did. But Ella Fitzgerald, look her up. She is the first Black woman to ever win a Grammy, you guys. Okay. So shout out to our Black folk out here, honey, making marks, honey, in the music industry. All right. Yes, honey. Moving on, honey. That's enough for the Grammys, honey. I love the Grammys. I love the Grammys. All right. So moving on to some more news. I feel like I got eyelash in my eye. Oh, Lord. All right. Kim Burrell is still out here giving folk hell, honey. I don't know why whoever her pastor is or her overseer, I think they need to sit her down because she continues to be out of order, honey. She stay out of order like that damn ice cream machine at McDonald's. Every time you pull up, yeah, let me get a sundae. Oh, I'm sorry, our ice cream machine is down. That child, that's Kim Burrell, honey. That's Kim Burrell. Every time you pull up, she on some mess. She's a great singer, but she got a lot of spirits in her, honey. They need to be cast out. They need to lay hands on her. These kind of hands, not these kind where they touch your forehead, but touch your forehead with one of these, because she be doing a lot. Okay. Not that I promote violence all the time, but baby, Kim Burrell, you do a lot. All right. So if you guys know, we talked about it before, where Kim Burrell told this lady in church that she did not want her to sing with her. The woman was like, she just wanted to praise the Lord. She wanted to sing. Because y'all know that's what you do when you go to church. When you sing, you in church and they playing these songs, sometimes them songs kind of get to you. And you just want to sing along, and that makes you feel good. That's your way of praising. Everybody have their different way of praising. Some people like to, as they call it, like dance, shout, whatever in church. Some people like to lift their hands. Some people like to sing along, whatever. This woman was actually singing along in church. Kim Burrell was there. She was singing as well. She was telling the lady to stop singing because it was her solo. That's what she told the woman. I got the clip for the woman from what the woman had to say, and how she felt bad and embarrassed about that as well. So let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, this is what Kim Burrell was telling the woman.
It's a solo. God's using me. Don't sing with me right now, Lord.
Okay, so y'all hear that? You can't play it all because she says she keeps telling the woman stop singing along. So now I'm gonna fast forward to where the woman who was offended, this is what she had to say. All right.
Oh well, this is kind of hard, but all right. But anyway, I am the lady. I'm the lady that Pastor Kim Burrell said, "Let that mask work for you. Let that mask work for you." Now that is what she told me. Oh, what a day, but I'll be all right. Yes, I will. I will be all right. And I want to say this again. I am the lady that Pastor Kim Burrell said, "Let that mask work for you." This is what Pastor Kim Burrell told me. Anyway, it was humiliating and embarrassing, but I'll be all right. I'm all right. And anyway, I've been depressed about it. All the week has been going on. I think about going on 2 weeks now, but I've been depressed, but I'm all right. And on that evening, all I wanted to do was just give God a praise, and I just wanted to tell God, thank you. You know what? He's worthy to be praised. Amen. Amen. Can I get an amen? Amen. And all I wanted to do was just give God a praise. Just tell the Lord, thank you. That's all I want to do. But no respect, Pastor Kim Burrell. But at that moment, I just want to tell the Lord, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank the Lord for being good to me. Thank the Lord for everything, that he woke me up this morning, started me on my way, closing my right mind. And I was just giving God praise. I am the real lady that Miss Kim Burrel, she it didn't feel good, but I'll be all right. Saying that, and then they want me to praise God, but I am a praiser. Praise is who I am, and you know what? Praise is what I do. Praise God. But anyway, I'm gonna say, you pray for me, I'll pray for you, and let God change things. Amen. And I'm gonna tell everybody, have a blessed evening. And my name is.
She is like a minister or something like that. She was in the audience. She had her mask on and she was singing along with Kim Burrell. Kim did not want her to sing. She was very rude. And Kim told her, let that mask work for you and don't sing with me. Like, this is my solo. Like, girl, if the feeling hits her, she want to sing. You don't tell somebody don't sing because you want to be heard to do 567 damn runs in your song. Like, girl, sit down. She gets on my nerves. There's so many people that commented as well. Kim Burrell with her rude ass went and made t-shirts and hoodies that say, let that mask work for you, to monetize from her rude comment towards this woman, okay? I totally disagree with that. And then she came back and had this to say. This is what Kim Burrell had to say with her rude ass.
About what happened after that video went viral.
Hold on.
Not just our own voices right now. And it wasn't meant to be derogatory, just an encouragement. And it's part of my personality. And I say to you, let that mask work for you. What mask? Some people always hide themselves. Some people use the mask. COVID is still very much alive. So you can put it just about anywhere. But the intentionality of letting the mask work for you is to make sure that you are not interrupting what God could possibly be saying to you, for you, about all of us. So let that mask work for you. Go to IamKimBurrell.com and get yours today. Let that mask work for you. So the people were
she's working. All right, so let me show you guys, and then we're going to go over the comments too, because her rude ass, she gets on my nerves. And I used to be a huge fan of Kim Burrell, but I had to stop with her because, let me tell you something. If you're operating in the spirit, and I go to church, I've been to church, been around church all my life. If you're operating within the spirit, you don't have time to stop in the middle of a song where you're praising God and you are issuing or are ushering in, as they call it in church, the spirit of God for people to praise, because that's what you're there for. You don't have time to stop mid-song to be rude to someone, to tell them do not sing with you because they may be off key. Who cares? It says joyful noise. That's what a joyful noise is. God doesn't see it as you being off key when you're singing praises to him. That's what people need to understand. When you're in church, even if you're off key, it doesn't matter, as long as you are praising in your own way. So if somebody has time to stop mid-song to be rude out loud in a microphone to tell you do not sing with them because you're off key, you're not operating within the spirit. You're operating within self. Period. And y'all know what I'm talking about. For those of you that go to church, you know that you are operating within self. So Kim, girl, you were totally out of line. Now she's gone and got made some t-shirts. You guys, she went and made t-shirts that said, let that mask work for you. As you guys see that, that's the t-shirt that Kim Burrell went out here and made. All right, now the t-shirt she's selling for $35. And then she also has a hoodie that she's also selling with her rude ass, okay, for $50, okay? Yeah, $50 for the hoodie. Now, this is what a few people had to say. This person says, Romy Michael World 1, this is what he had to say. Says, thank you, I agree. Says that one day she will mess with the wrong person and the joke will be on her. Meaning, child, church folk fight too. Okay, come up in there talking that mess, Kim. You're going to go to the right church and they're going to snatch your damn wig off, okay? They're going to snatch your damn wig off. All right, next person. Mr. David Mann Jr. says that that's why bullying ain't cool nowhere. Says that Kim is a bully and she looks like SpongeBob, Patrick from SpongeBob. Damn. Says she look like Patrick from SpongeBob. But they read her ass down. There were a few more other comments. They said that this lady is clearly clout chasing, and y'all know that you see it, meaning the woman that spoke up and said that she felt that it was rude or whatever. That says, what's next? A GoFundMe for her hurt feelings. So they think that maybe she's gonna go out and start a GoFundMe because of what Kim Burrell had to say. They says, but then think about if there's a GoFundMe, says it would be no different than Kim Burrell selling merch off of that one line that Kim Burrell said, okay, to let the mask work for you. They said, I seen Kim Burrell talk about merch coming soon. It says that I'll say a prayer for her. I'm not praying for that. No, sir. All right, this next person says, I'm loving all the cheers for her. They said, and this lady was embarrassed and humiliated and depressed. They says that this is a real matter and she's right. It says that she just wanted to praise God. Shame on you, Kim Burrell. That's just sad. Okay, I agree. Another person said this is said at the end of the day that it happened to her. No one knows how that lady felt in that moment. That is just crazy how people bash people for speaking their truth and saying how they feel. They says that like people saying what made her feel like she had. That don't make no sense. And I swear I went to school. To tell her story, that it's her story and that she's the person that everybody's been talking about. Okay. This next person also said, so the GoFundMe was sarcasm. It says at the end of the day that she was out of order, and had she followed directions, this guy saying that the woman that was singing along was out of order, and had she followed directions that her feelings wouldn't have been hurt. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. If you are singing, Kim Burrell, if you're on stage and you're singing and someone in the audience is singing along, you don't get to tell somebody don't sing, because other people were singing along as well. She just happened to be off key and you felt like that was throwing you off and stealing your moment. So you kind of got out of self, or got in self, and was telling this woman don't sing along with you because you felt like you was running something. All you had to do is keep singing. Ignore her. If you're a songstress like that, that's not throwing you off. If you know how to stay on key and sing, that ain't I can go and sing anywhere. And somebody singing off key is not going to throw me off. I'm going to still do my 675 runs, and that's not going to bother me. But when you're operating within that type of spirit that Kim Burrell always carries everywhere she goes, she did it on Sunday's Best when she got read down by the guy that was on the show, where she sat up there laughing when the guy was kind of pitchy. I watched it. He was pitchy. She sat there and was rude as hell, laughing. She was cracking jokes at Donnie McClurkin. And then she sat there and lied because she said, we weren't talking about you. You totally were laughing and talking about this young man. And he stopped singing and read you down. And then you want to sit there and look surprised like this on camera when he got in your ass about saying something that was very rude to him. So we weren't talking about, you were. Like, how many times does Kim Burrell get a pass for being rude to people? She told a woman in church something about people smelling bad and all this. She'd be doing a lot. She'd be doing a damn lot. So hopefully whoever is over her overseer, they might need to sit her down for a while and explain to her what it means when you are a praise leader and you're standing up in front of people. You don't say things and make disparaging comments to people, because that could push people away from going to church. Okay, and they said Dennis ate her up. He did. Thanks for being his chef, Don. He totally ate her up, and I was here for it. I was all the way here for it. And Yolanda Adams and everybody sitting on the panel was like, "Is he really doing this?" He was like, "Yes." He told her ass, "I used to like you, Kim Burrell, but I don't no more because you are rude." He told her ass that. She sat there like, I was like, "Yes, read her ass, read her down." Oh, 27-piece chicken eating ass. All right, so let's continue, child. I'm so sick of her. Sick of her ass. Read her ass down. And that's exactly what he did. All right. So I saw somebody put in there too. I forgot to say, because this person I absolutely love. Not to go back to the Grammys, but I missed this person and I watched her performance and I was just mesmerized by her because she always does so well. SZA, okay? SZA, shout out to you, sis. Shout out to you. This is her year. When I tell you, last year, honey, going into this year, her music has been outstanding. It's like every single song that this girl put out is just like number one. I am a fan. Thank you for putting out great music, sis. Okay, now some of your lyrics is a little questionable, where you talking about I just killed my ex. Not a great idea. I'd rather be in hell than alone. I don't know about all that, but I like the flow of the song. Okay, she really has some really, really good songs. Okay, she's psycho a little bit, but her music is real good. Okay, that Snooze is my song. I already told y'all. Snooze is my song. I don't care. I don't care. The words are a little crazy. No, we're not going to jail for taking nobody out, but I love the song. Okay. Shout out again to SZA for your Grammy win, sis. Love you down and right back up. Moving on, child. We already talked about Dwayne Martin proposing to his new, fiance now, because he already gave her the ring. Somebody say, my Lord. All right. Yeah. So Will Smith feels a way about Dwayne Martin proposing to said individual. Now I'm finding out somebody was telling me that the individual that Dwayne Martin proposed to is supposed to be like a tranny. I'm not sure. This is what I'm being told. I went to several different websites and they're telling me that this particular person that Dwayne Martin proposed to is a tranny, y'all. Y'all know what a tranny is, right? Somebody used to be a man who dresses up and kind of sees himself as a female, okay? Now, y'all know he had a little situationship allegedly with Will Smith. Will Smith is speaking up and saying and telling him not to marry this person. Now, could it be because they have this bromance or this situationship? Because you guys remember Brother Bilal came forward. Brother Bilal is Will Smith's best friend, okay? And he kind of put out there that while they were filming the show, All of Us, that they were looking for Will Smith to get ready to come on set to film. And he went into the dressing room where Dwayne Martin and Will Smith were in this room. And they were saying that Dwayne Martin had Will Smith bent over and that he was plowing him from behind. I got to be very strategic in how I say this. He was plowing him from behind and giving him the business. And he was calling on the Lord, honey. And he was gripping the pillows and damn near ripped the whole damn pillowcase off the damn pillow. It was like that. Okay. Yeah. The ceiling fan was damn near about to fall out of the ceiling and it was on high. Anywho, and anyway, child, oh Lord, I don't even think about it. But yeah, he put that out there that he walked in on them mid-Pound Town, baby. Yes, thank you for putting it in there. Mid-Pound Town, honey. Okay. When he was like, oh, making that shit, making that sound like that. Okay. So anyway, honey, what the child, he was in there sounding like Tarzan is what old boy was trying to say. I said, not Tarzan, child. Not the one that be flying through the forest and whatnot, child. He was in there when, you know, Dwayne was pounding him out. But, so Dwayne, I showed y'all the video where Dwayne, honey, gave the woman the ring on this damn helicopter, child. I said, what the hell going on here? And she was like, oh my God, thank you for my ring or whatever. And she said, yes. So, Will, honey, he done came out and was like, no. You don't need to marry her or him or whatever they see themselves to be. And he's in his feelings about it. So everybody's like, okay, maybe it's because the two of them are not done with their situationship. Maybe they still out here, that shit right there. Maybe they still doing that. So I don't know. Maybe he out here still on his when doves cry and shit. I don't know. Maybe out here on his Prince, honey, when doves cry out there in the dressing room or whatever. But then I told y'all too about how Tiisha Martin walked in on Dwayne, as they're saying, no, not Tiisha Martin. Was it Tiisha Martin? No, it was the guy that watched their vehicles. Okay. I did a live on this, y'all, where he said that he was looking for Dwayne. And he's the guy to kind of keep their cars clean or whatever. But he was looking for Dwayne, and he walked into this little area in their garage, like where there's like a room off from that. And it says that Dwayne was in there with a guy, and they were doing some hanky panky stuff. So I don't know if I believe these rumors, but I'm hearing a lot of them. So I'm inclined to maybe believe it a little bit, like this much, that Dwayne might have a little, biatch in him. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Nurse Life, for the super chat. Dear, she says, Cameron, I was born in Church of God in Christ, and some of the church people are mean. They are. She says that our family was the first family until this day. I praise at home and read my Bible because she says spiritual manipulation is a real thing. It really is. Okay, let's put your comment up there because that is so true. I grew up in church as well as like a first family because my grandmother is a pastor. So yeah, I had to be at church, and my mother was the choir director. So guess who had to be in church every Sunday? Me. Guess who had to lead songs in church? Me. Guess who had to be in the choir and didn't have a fucking choice? Me. So and it paid off because I love to sing now. Mama made sure we say it on key, okay? Thank you, Mama, because now I like to sing. And we can sing, okay? Y'all heard me over here. We got some throat skills over here. All right. Yeah, we do. Not them other kind what y'all talking about. Stay out my damn business. But anyway, yeah, moving on though. So Will does not want Dwayne to marry said individual. He's getting in the middle of this because they're supposed to be like good friends, / boo things or whatever. But yeah, child. So that's what it is. He don't want him to get married. What y'all think about that? So Brother Bilal already put it out there that he already saw him in there getting swallowed up. You need to be swallowed up. Ain't that what TD Jake said? So yeah. Chef Don Don says, same here. Y'all know. For those of you that grew up in church like that, you know. You see stuff like that, and somebody giving reverence to God, you don't get in the middle of that. That's just disrespectful. But yes, child. So that's what it's giving, child. So it's given that they got a little bromance out here, honey. It's giving, what's the song? Woman to Woman. Y'all know the song, honey, Woman to Woman, honey. It's giving brother to brother. That's what it gave me. You know, in the song they say woman to woman, you know, woman to woman. It's giving brother to brother. And let me give y'all my rendition, honey, before we move on, because I'm feeling like being silly just a little bit this morning. Let me get a sip of water, child, so the voice don't crack, because y'all know it's the morning, child. Let's see. Nay, 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 nay. All right, so brother to brother. This is my rendition of brother to brother. All right. So this is Will Smith and Dwayne Martin. All right. This is for you guys this morning. Let me sing for y'all this morning. All right. Brother to brother. Have you ever been in love? Then you would know how I feel. Brother to brother, I would never share your schlong. 'Cause Dwayne, you know, my love is real. Yes, honey. I felt that. I had to stop singing. How y'all like that? That's for you, Dwayne Martin and Will Smith, brother to brother. Okay, that I wrote that. Thank you. Don't nobody go out here and try to patent that and steal my song. Okay, brother to brother. We know it's woman to woman, but it's brother to brother. Because Will, you need to stay out their damn business. If he want to be out here marrying a tranny, that's not your business. If he want to give his schlong to somebody else and be swallowed up by his tranny, that's not your business. All right, moving on. And I'm gonna roll my eyes at you. All right, boom. Moving on, child. All right. Oh, I love that. Why am I feeling so messy this morning? All right, so let's get into some real tea, honey. Ooh, child. Say one child gave me chills, caramel. Y'all know I'm silly. All right, so Tiisha, child, let's talk about Tiisha May. Tiisha May Scott this morning, honey. Tiisha May Scott is out here on their bullshit. Now, y'all know they've been watching the bloggers talking about them out here on their fraud and misrepresentation bullshit, okay? Now, of course, we told y'all about this damn flyer that they put out with no venue location, okay? Now, how the hell, I'm trying to watch my language. I'm trying to watch my mouth a little bit. How the hell you put out a flyer to say that you're doing an expo? We talked about it yesterday with no location. So how do people know where to go? And the actual event is on the 23rd of this month. So as we said before, people who are coming out of town to support said event, they got to get hotel, they got to get, maybe rental cars and all this type of stuff. If they don't know where they're going, where the event is going to be, because most people, if you're going to be staying somewhere, you want to stay closer to where the event is versus driving all the way across downtown. But now, of course, with all the bloggers picking up this story and talking about it, Tiisha decided to try to be smart, okay? And she put out on her website that it's going to be at the Hyatt Buckhead in Atlanta, okay? She put that down as the location. So several people have called this location, called this hotel to see if that is really where this situation is going to be going down. And they were told, several people now, they were told that it's not going to be, that they don't have them on the books and that they do not have anything scheduled for a expo or anything for Tiisha or Marsau Scott at the Hyatt Buckhead, Atlanta, okay? So now, once a lot of people started talking about the shit and people went under the comments where Tiisha put that up, she took it back down. Why you take it down, Tiisha? Why you take it down? If you're advertising this is where this said location is going to be, why you take it back down? It's giving fake. I told y'all yesterday what they're going to do is, because they've already upped the ante for the amount of this said event, the venue amount is $200 now. Last year when they did it in Huntsville, it was for $100, but they got blasted at the reunion when they were talking about some iffy stuff was going on about the money situation, where they were asking people to pay certain people that they had in there as vendors rather. They charged them $100, and then some people they didn't charge at all. So then they kept asking, what happened with this money? What did y'all do with this money that you guys said that you were going to give to the community, is what Tiisha said. It didn't happen. So we're feeling like they pocketed the money. because they never wanted to talk about it. Anytime Tiisha was asked anything about this money, where the money went, who in the community did y'all help, Tiisha would get up and walk out because she didn't want to talk about it. I don't have to tell y'all anything. I don't have to give y'all information about what we do with the money. Even Kimmy was asking. Even Kimmy said it sounded a little fishy. All right, now this is your sister-in-law. Your sister-in-law even said that the shit sound fake and fraudulent. So y'all done had all these people paying this damn money and y'all holding on to this money. Now, we know y'all got money problems, and I already talked about it. Y'all just took out this $1.3 million loan, and that's to help you guys out with all the bullshit y'all got going on, because y'all know that y'all get ready to lose. This case was in Garden. All right, we talked about that too. You about to lose. This case was in Garden. Yes, you are. You are. So y'all done took out this $1.3 million loan as of January 29th of this year. All right. And then you got all this other stuff and these people that you owe, and you're trying to keep up these appearances to make people think that y'all are real millionaires, when really y'all just taking out loans in order to look like millionaires. Okay. Yes, you are. You still paying off a $900,000 loan. And I don't know how they keep getting these loans. It's giving fraud, because you're already in trouble probably for these PPP loans that y'all asses took out, giving the same address for 2 different businesses. Okay. Yeah, I'm in y'all business this morning. I'm in y'all ass this morning, because y'all be doing a lot. And I dare your mama to say anything about it. I'm going to read and drag her damn bun clean off her head. And I hope that shit fall off like a tumbleweed. All right. Yes, I'm going there. I'm going there. Because she always like to hop in stuff, knowing good and well your daughter be out here on the fraud, because you taught her. She learned her fraudulent ways from her mama, because your mama used to be a whole booster and a fraudulent individual out here in these streets as well. So now you done passed that spirit down to your daughter with her sticky finger ass out here stealing in belts, makeup, and trying to hide it in her own child. See, she passing her thievery down to her child. You're passing your makeup thievery down to your child, and they caught your ass and you went to jail behind it. Did I just tell your business? Sure did. Damn sure did. Now, so for those of you that want to be supporting and giving your money for the community, just know that that's probably not where it's going. Okay. So yeah, I'm putting y'all asses on blast, and I'm letting my people know, and anybody else that's watching me, if you in the bushes, burnt tooth, if you in the bushes, that goes for you too. Don't be supporting fraud, because that's what it's giving. Y'all are being sued for fraud and misrepresentation, and you're doing this shit again with this expo that you stole the idea from someone else who's supposed to be y'all friends and trying to show y'all how to start and do an expo, but y'all stole the idea and tried to run ahead of them and do it, and now your shit ain't popping like you thought it was gonna pop. Okay, but thanks to the bloggers for airing y'all asses out so everybody know what y'all doing. Tiisha, while you try to be real slick and put up the little Buckhead Hyatt hotel, and then hair it up and took it back down because you knew you was on some bullshit. You knew your ass was lying because you wanted them hair to pay that $200 so y'all could pocket it, because y'all need to get y'all hot water heater fixed. That kind of bullshit. Girl, get out of here. And please shut the door behind you when you leave. All right. Yes. Moving on, though. Moving on. All right. With y'all broke asses. Caramel called y'all out this morning. And what you gonna do about it? Hurry up. What you gonna do about it, girl? Hurry up, because I got shit to do. Tiisha, what subliminal are you going to post on your website now? Because she ain't going to never say nothing to you. She going to post a subliminal. What God has for me is, she be on that. When you read her ass down and call out on what God has for me is for me, and I shall not worry about what bloggers have to say. She going to be on that shit today after I done say what I had to say about her ass. But what Caramel got for you, honey, is a good old nasty, funky read, okay? Now, talk about that. Moving on. All right, so yes, honey. So yes, we've talked about that. Let's get on to Miss Destiny Tackleberry Payton this morning, honey. She went out here and got her pow. That is why I call her Tackleberry, because she thinks she's out here on something. All right, her friend Martell, honey, who is not supposed to own a pow because he's a whole felon out here, is the one that told her to get a pow because she said she was scared, honey, when they had a walkthrough at the house over there that she wasn't supposed to be in after LeBaric paid the house for like a year for her to be there. But let's get into it, because we do have receipts on what we're talking about this morning, and we shall read them. Okay, so because we don't want anyone saying that Caramel just be making things up, because we don't have time to do that. But let's continue, shall we? Yes, we will. All right, so Destiny, honey, Destiny just filed for bankruptcy again. All right, yes, so she filed for bankruptcy the end of 2023, and she recently mentioned abuse from LeBaric in a recent interview that I shared with you guys that watch me. Okay, if you go back and I shared the entire video, all right, where she talked about LeBaric was very abusive towards her. They actually spoke on why she wasn't getting child support. She lied about that. She lied about why LeBerry stopped her insurance whenever she went into the hospital to have the baby. A whole lot of stuff. She lied and lied and lied. Baby, she lied like a rug over there, honey. I'm going to say it again. You lied like a whole rug laying, huh? The way a rug lie on the floor, that's how you lied out here, girl. So let's get into these receipts and this bullshit that Destiny is on out here. Because you acting like your friend Martell. It's given that you're bitter that LeBerry left you and cut you off and did not want to take care of you anymore, kind of like Mel did Martell. So you're bitter and you're doing interviews and you're trying to make him look bad because he didn't want your stupid. That's what you were doing. That's why he got rid of you. That's why he got rid of you, because you told everybody y'all were on a break, but you never stopped seeing Moses. I did a live about it. You said at the reunion, say, yeah, me and LeBerry, we had breaks. No, the only breaks you did was pulling up to Moses' house to go and give him the kitty cat, unbeknownst to your husband, girl. And that's why he probably didn't think that little law was his, because you was out here with your legs behind your head being grown on a Thursday, Friday night, okay? So catch that. Moving on. All right, so LeBerry, as you guys know, he paid an additional fee to have her in contempt. Okay, somebody said, and it is. So LeBerry, honey, he released an affidavit. All right, I have it here. What is that? A good old receipt. We love it. I'm gonna read to you guys because you can't see it real good. Destiny, like I said, she did file for bankruptcy again, and LeBerry had to testify, honey, like glory, at her hearing. Okay. Now, the divorce decree was in 2021, for those of you that don't know, all right? Destiny, she willfully and deliberately declined to follow orders of the divorce, and she is in trouble for that. Now, she was also withholding her son, their son, she and LeBerry's son, which his name is Law, from LeBerry in terms of him going to his father's, in terms of phone calls, things of that nature, in terms of co-parenting. She was being very difficult in co-parenting with LeBerry. He was tired of her shit. So he did what he needed to do, and he went through the courts in order to have her be held accountable for that. So she's sitting in interviews saying, oh, he's not doing this, he's not doing that, because you're blocking him. He calls to speak to his son, and you tell him, well, he's asleep, when really he's running around. That type shit. That's what Destiny is on, because she's bitter. When he wants to have interaction with his son, Destiny's been blocking him. So he's going through the courts in order to be a great father to his son. All right. Now, he says that he had no access to his child, and says that Destiny was supposed to inform him of any medical situations and or doctor appointments with their son as well, at which she declined to do. All right. So, now they're saying that before me, this is what it's saying with the court documents. They're saying that before me, that the undersigned authority appeared LeBerry Williams, who is competent to testify on the matter stated therein below on a personal knowledge, does dispose and say as follows. Okay, number one, it says that LeBerry is an individual over the age of 19 years old and otherwise vested with capacity to give testimony in this case. Okay, All right, so that's just the first page. We're going to skip over that because it's not giving me what it needs to give me. Okay. All right, so let's do this one because it looks like this is a little more tea right here. All right. All right, so it says that the debtor willfully and deliberately refused to abide by the divorce decree and settlement agreement by doing the following. This is what he's saying Destiny did. Okay, it says A, by failing or refusing to pay the uninsured medical costs of the minor child. So Destiny was supposed to pay her portion, okay? LeBerry was paying 50-50 of everything, including extracurricular activities for little Law, which is their son. All right, it says that by withholding the minor child from me and otherwise refusing to allow me to exercise his custodial time on numerous occasions, okay? So you've been playing this game. Says it, and also by repeatedly being late for custodial swaps. So he would go and pick up their son. Destiny would be nowhere in sight and pulling up when she felt like versus the agreed upon time. Okay. Says it also she was refusing to give the reasonable telephone access to the minor child during debtor's custodial time. It says that she also was refusing and failing to inform me of medical appointments and for the minor child. Like I just said, she also was refusing to provide makeup days for me for missed visitations. Says that she also was consistently failing or refusing to respect my privacy by publishing details related to me, my family, and my career on a variety of media outlets. You guys know she just did this interview. He filed this the day after she did the interview. Okay. And it says that further affidavit says no, they continue with more receipts on Destiny. Okay, so he is opening up their divorce decree and spilling out all the things that she's refusing to do that was agreed upon. Okay. It says that on grounds of, it says that the plaintiff shall be granted a divorce on grounds of irretrievable breakdowns. Okay, and it's a lot of stuff. Child custody and support, at which she did not get because he pays 50-50 of everything. So they're saying that beginning. Okay, let me go back up. All right, so child custody and support. It says that the parties shall have joint legal and physical custody of the minor child, and that the wife shall have primary residency or residence of the minor child until the minor child is 3 years old. So when little Law turns 3 years old, he shall go and stay with his father. That's what it says in the paperwork, okay? It says that the parties shall each exercise visitation in accordance with the 23rd Judicial District Joint Visitation Schedule with the following modifications. Beginning April 7th of 2021 until December 1st of 2021. It says that the husband shall have their minor child from Monday at 8 a.m. until Wednesday, 8 a.m. each week. Okay, beginning December 1st, 2021 through June 1st of 2022, the husband shall have their minor child in accordance with the 23rd Judicial District Standard Visitation Schedule. Okay, they're saying see Exhibit A. Okay, beginning June 1st of 2022 to June 19th of 2023, the husband shall have their minor child in accordance with the 23rd Judicial District Standard Visitation Schedule, and on the weeks that the husband does not exercise weekend visitations, that the husband shall have visitation beginning Wednesday at 8 a.m. until Friday at 8 a.m. Also beginning June 19th of 2023, the husband shall have minor child in accordance with the 23rd Judicial District Joint Custody Visitation Schedule. Okay, so there is a visitation schedule in place. Destiny did not follow that. She is in contempt of that, and he is holding her accountable through the courts. Okay, it says that the husband and wife shall exercise visitation on week on and week off, kind of like how Mel and Martell have with their children. Okay, week on and week off. They had the same judge that Mel and Martell had as well. Okay, they go through how the exchange will be, pickups, okay, we won't go through all of that. They also are supposed to communicate anything that's going on with the child. If the child has to go to the hospital, she's supposed to reach out to him and let him know. She has not been doing that. When she took the child to the hospital saying that he did something to the child, she tried to make it seem like he hurt the child or the child was hurting his care. Y'all remember when she did a video where she was crying? It was all a lie. Okay, he did not know about said visitation. That was something that he kind of kept in his mental Rolodex to use whenever he went to court. All right. Now, medical expenses and dental care is supposed to be on Destiny. So she was supposed to get her own medical and dental care to pay her part, which was a portion 50-50 for their minor son, and which she did not do. But she got in an interview and said that he cut off all medical and everything else as it related to their child, and that she had a $20,000 bill that he left her with, but you did not follow the divorce decree, which told you that you were to get your own medical, dental, and all that, and your son was supposed to be on yours because you are supposed to pay half of that. Now they're saying education, the husband will handle that. Religion is up to the wife. Culture is up to the wife. Sports and extracurricular activities, the husband would handle. And they're saying that the civic stuff he would handle as well. Okay, petition of the child, custody decree, As I told y'all, that once the child turns 3, he will go and live with the barrack. He would have primary custody when the child turns 3 years old. Okay, so Destiny, girl, you and your damn lies. I can't take her. She sat up there and tried to do that fake crying when the guy asked her, why are you not getting child support? Well, I just wanted to get away. I just wanted it all to end because I just wanted to get out of the house. I was being abused by LeBarrett. I just, I was tired of everything that was going on and I was depressed. And she used that because she wanted that sympathy from the viewers, but really it was in the divorce decree. Everything was spelled out in the divorce decree in terms of how the medical insurance and all that would land and work for her. But she did not follow that, just like she didn't follow what the judge told her in terms of the house. in terms of the house. Okay. So I think he may have custody now because I think Law just turned 3 years old. So according to the paperwork, when he turns 3, LeBerick is supposed to get him. So I think LeBerick has him now and he makes the decisions and she still gets visitations because, of course, he financially can take care of him better. Destiny doesn't have a job, so to speak, to handle the things that she needs to handle for Law. His father has a Fortune 500 company that he works for, and he also has his Jail's barbecue business that's doing very well. So Destiny does not get child support for their son because LeBerick pays the most for their son. But she made it seem like she was just in this horrible situation and that, you know, LeBerick wasn't doing what he needed to do when in fact he's doing more than what he needed to. He paid her mortgage for a whole year, and it was told to her that it was the agreement was that she would refinance the house in her name within that year, but it went further than that. So mind you, he had to pay where he was staying plus a mortgage for a $500,000 home, which is not cheap. Destiny had men up in there and everything on LeBerick's dime. Okay. Moses was coming into town, spending nights there on LeBerick's dime. And he was like, I ain't about to keep doing this shit. She's supposed to have been out of the house after a year, but because she could not refinance the house, what Destiny was putting out there was that LeBerick was just trying to throw her out in the street when really he paid your mortgage for a year. And after that, because that was the house was in his name on his VA loan. And she knew that it was going to mess up his credit. So Destiny was deliberately not making payments because she knew it wasn't going to fall on her. She knew her credit was not going to be, bruised by this. So she was deliberately doing things to hurt LeBerick because she was bitter that he left her. Stupid shit like that. That sounds like the same mess that Martell was trying to do. Same mess. I said, I see why they friends. But in terms of the property, she was supposed to, like I said, move out. She could not get the house refinanced in her name. Okay. She couldn't get the house refinanced, and that's why she didn't get to stay there. That's why she didn't get to keep the house, because the agreement was I'll pay it for a year and you go ahead and refinance it, and then we'll continue with you staying there if that's what you choose to do. But here's the paperwork where LeBerick signed off. It says that I acknowledge Notary Public, where he had to get a notary to get said stuff done. That's him where he had to take her for, as you guys see, city, county, county of Madison. Okay, so he's steady having to file these things against Destiny because she's not following. There's another one where he had to also go. Okay. So she's just not following Destiny. She's making it hard for him. Destiny's making it hard for LeBerick in terms of them co-parenting. And he's tired of that shit when he's doing everything that he is supposed to do. And then you're withholding you guys' kids from him. And that's not cool. But like I said, she's been talking about him in interviews and lying. And he's gone to the courts to stop her from doing that, because the agreement was you're not going to do interviews and bashing me and my family. Okay, because that's going to hurt my businesses. He's a businessman, and I totally agree with him on that. You're not going to do interviews because you're bitter and lie and make me look like something that I'm not when I'm a great father, because you should be glad. He could have just walked away and left you, because I don't think he felt like that child was his in the beginning. I said it before, at 8 weeks after that child was born, the child was 8 weeks old whenever LeBerick filed for divorce. That's unheard of for a family of a couple who that's something that they always wanted, was to be parents. So Destiny was out here doing some sneaky, snaky shit. And then you sit in interviews and cry and play victim and talk bad about this man when all he's done was take care of you. You fumbled the bag. Accept that. You acting like Martell. You mad because this man is doing well and you can't have access to his money no more and live this lifestyle of living in this huge $500,000 home, driving a nice Mercedes Benz with all your bills paid, when all you had to do was be a fucking wife while you run around talking about you got this big D energy. Well, guess what? That big D energy got you out here driving around in a damn church van, selling lottery tickets, looking stupid as hell, creating businesses that continue to fail, just like Martell. Neither one of y'all know how to run no businesses, and you mad and bitter because you fumbled the damn bag. Martell, you fumbled. Destiny, you fumbled. You fumbled. And now your kids are being pulled between this week over here because y'all doing stupid shit. And it's unfortunate that children are in the middle of this. Male's kids are going through it as well. Same judge. It's sad. So you deliberately did not pay your portion of the mortgage to hurt this man's credit. And then he had to go and file for her to be arrested for forging his name on documents. And then you sit in the interview and say, I don't know why he would file that. I never did that. Well, it seems that the courts and the jail found just cause to have you arrested for that, Destiny. They just not out here arresting people because they ain't got shit else to do. They found just cause to have you arrested and have you on damn Crime Stoppers for doing something illegal as it relates to paperwork and this man's signature. Now, of course, they did dismiss it, but that doesn't mean that you know, weren't guilty of the shit. They dismissed it. You were doing some snaky mess. So it's sad that he got to keep running to court. It costs money to go to court. Every time you go to court, you got to pay. There's a court cost involved. So not only are you taking money away from your child, you are making this man have to, you know, take time off work from supporting this sad child for you doing stupid shit that you shouldn't be doing when all you got to do is follow the plan. It's in the paperwork. You got the same papers that he got. You know how this shit works, but you're being deliberately difficult. And I'm happy that he's taking that stance. It's sad. Stop being bitter and follow what you need to follow. You said in the interview, this man left me with a $20,000 bill when it said in the court decree, the court documents, that you are to get your own medical and dental insurance, and your son is supposed to be added on there, and you pay 50% of that. It was understood and in your paperwork, but you sat there, oh, he left me. Girl, stop it. It never happened. It never happened, Destiny. Okay. But LeBaric had to go through 2 real estate agents. Of course, you guys know Chris Fletcher was the first. He had to get a second real estate agent in order to sell the house because Destiny was being difficult. Every time somebody came to look at the house to do a walkthrough, Destiny made sure she wasn't there. She was doing stuff like that. She made sure she wasn't there because she didn't want them to sell the house because she didn't want to move. She wanted to stay there and continue to allow LeBaric to keep paying the damn mortgage on that house while he still had to pay where he was staying. So when they had a set time for them to come and show the house, she would not be there. Just stupid shit like that. Just being difficult. I see why he had to start involving the courts, because Destiny and her damn attitude, oh my God, difficult. But that is it, and that is all in their situation, child. Yeah, I do have the documents, honey, and Destiny, I hope you don't be on this mess of trying to come for the bloggers for airing you out, because you are out here doing interviews trying to kill his image, or destroy his image, rather unalive his image and make yourself look good, kind of like what Martell is doing to Mel. I see the two of them, y'all kind of got together, and y'all, it's like y'all putting together this plan. Y'all devised this plan to make your exes look bad when it's really you. Y'all need to get over it. Stop being bitter. Raise your children. Destiny followed the divorce decree to the T, because LeBaric is not letting up off your ass. He's not. He's not letting up off your ass. And I totally agree with what he's doing. A lot of people say, oh, that's not right, that he's, taking this woman's child. Well, if you won't go out here and get a job, Destiny, because you want to be, hood famous out here, that's what you're doing. You want to be hood famous. You throwing stuff at the wall and ain't nothing sticking. So this man is out here working 2 jobs to provide for your child so that he can have a comfortable lifestyle as he would have had you guys stayed together. Okay? That's your fault. Get a job, just like Martell needs to get a fucking job so that you can help take care of your children. They should not be coming to your home and you ain't got no food. Get a job. If you see things are lacking, hood famous. You want to be hood famous. That's what Destiny want to be, hood famous. You've been in one movie and you under the thing of I can't get a job because I've been seen in a movie, or I've been seen on Love and Marriage Huntsville, so I can't get a real job. You got a child to take care of. You got a child to take care of, and you're not about to be on the show. You're not in danger of being back on the show anytime soon. So how are you going to support yourself, pay your bills, and your child? How are you going to do that? Because you're still responsible for 50% of his needs. So stop this mess. Oh my God. Shout out to LeBaric for doing what you need to do. Because there are fathers out there that don't even step in and do shit for their kids. They don't pay no child support. When they're done with the family, when they're done with the marriage, they go on to the next. And they don't do jack. They don't come pick the child up. You should be happy that this man is still in this child's life and doing what he needs to do. Because it's fathers out there that don't do it. They don't pay jack. Even when you go through the courts and they make them pay child support, they still don't do it. They'd rather go to jail than not pay child support. You have fathers out there like that. Seriously. So you should be happy that you have a man who's ready to step up and handle his responsibilities, but stop making stuff difficult. That it doesn't even have to go that far. But that is it, guys, for our show. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for my mods doing an awesome job. I got to get to work, honey. We got work to do, honey. Work ain't honest, but it pays the bills. Ain't that what the song said? Thank you for everyone that joined us this morning. We got 900 watching. Hopefully we got 900 likes, okay? Destiny, if you in the bushes, I know you're there, honey. Go and hit the like button too. All right, you ain't special. Burnt Tooth, you ain't special. Wanda Jean with the non-cooking machine, you ain't special either, baby. Hit the like button because I know y'all watching. And anybody else that's out here on the hate on the Caramel Rail Show, honey, hit that like button. You can watch, but please hit the like. Thank y'all so much. Love you all down, honey. All right, to the ground. I will see you guys later on today for our pop-in because we will have one. I'm still getting my receipts and my tea together for that show as well, okay? Love you guys and goodbye. Let's get y'all jamming, honey. Let's get y'all jamming. Let's see. Let me get y'all some good music. Get y'all woke this morning, honey. What we got? Because I got some good music. All right. See ya. Goodbye.